guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another 2025 horror review. Tonight we're looking at, I believe it's an American film called The Home, starring Pete Davidson. Now this has only been out a week or so, like it came out the end of September. We're now at the beginning of October, so I thought we'd have a little look at this. But before we do, let's have a look at the edition. So this is the physical release of The Home, starring Pete Davidson. It's on a generic-y kind of label, I believe. Signature are an independent company, but I still don't think this will have anything special inside it. This came out about a week or so ago here in the UK. It's a 2025 horror film. Yeah, just as I thought, it's just going to be a bog standard release. But it's still to have a nice look at it anyway. That is the physical release of The Home. Yeah, there we go. Although it is on like an independent label, Signature, it's a bog standard release, which is a shame. But it is cool, it is what it is. But let's see if there is any special features on it. So this is the main menu for the film The Home on Signature Movies, and the special features on this is 0. There is no special features. So I think it's an absolute disgrace that there's not even a trailer. There's absolutely nothing, no special features whatsoever in this day and age when people are paying like £20 per film and it's got no special features. So it's a bit of a disgrace. But let's get on to the story. So this film is based on about a young lad called Max, played by Peter Davison, and he's what's the word I'm looking for? He's adopted by this sort of family that sort of take on young children, adopt them, and help to raise them throughout their lives, sort of thing. And he's there with another lad that's there called Luke, who's played by Matthew Minoru, and he apparently supposedly died, and so it really tears Max up, and he goes on like a rampage, and he goes out breaking the law all the time, doing graffiti and all this kind of stuff, and all these sort of weird things that are going on. Anyway, he gets caught doing graffiti by the police, but instead of going away, they send him on community service for I think about 3 months to this care home called Green Meadows. Now, when he arrives there, it's an elderly care home. So when he arrives there, he meets some of the patients there and the staff, and they tell him he can go anywhere, and he's there to sort of clean, and he lives in there, and he's there to clean and all this kind of thing. But he's not to go on to floor 4. But as the film progresses, he does go there, and all these bizarre things start happening. All these really strange visions, and some of the elderly living in care home are getting killed off in sort of brutal and gory ways. And Max is there trying to undiscover what's going on and what this dark secret is up on floor 4. And it's because it takes a little while for you to get around what's going on, and he keeps getting problems. He gets into trouble with a lot of the kind of people that live there, and he befriends one of the old ladies called Norma, played by Mary Beth Peel, and she gets killed, and he's really heartbroken about it. And all these other elderly people there trying to befriend him and be nice to him, but are they trying to cover something up? You kind of get this feeling that they're not being honest, and he's sort of mixed up in this. And the film kind of comes to this really, really violent, gory, extremely gory end. I'm not going to tell you what happens, but it's a very, the story unfolds. You don't really sort of see it coming, but you do. if you know what I mean, and it unfolds the way you want it to, and I love that. And the plot was really, really strong, and a really strong story, but it is quite confusing, guys. It does take a little while for it to pop in, maybe a watch or two, just because you're trying to think, well, what is going on with these people upstairs? You know, why can't he see them? And when we do see them, they're kind of, there's weird things happening to them. Their eyes bleeding, or they're dribbling, or stuff bleeding from them, and stuff like this. And some of the staff have these sort of like bumps on them with marks and stuff like this. And Norma leaves a message before she dies with like this, in this sort of, on her wall, but he can only see it with this UV light, and it says, "Look out for the marked ones." It's all this crazy stuff going on, but it's really creepy and really cool. So let's get to the characters. Now, this is an extremely well acted film. I mean, Peter Davison as Max is really cool. We have John Glover in the film who plays Lou. We have Muggo who plays Juno. We have Adam Cantor that plays Les. We have Bruce Altman that plays Doc Sabin. We have Denise Burse that plays Sadie. We have Stuart Ruddin. He plays a screaming man. We have Ethan Phillips playing Ethan. Nathalie Schmidt playing Ellie. We've got Mary Beth Pearl playing Norma. And there's all these wonderful characters throughout the film. And like I said, it's such a cool film, really cool. So let's get to my final verdict. It's an absolute essential watch. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. It's a really cool horror film, taken me by surprise. Never saw it when it came out. I don't know if it got a cinema release, but I saw it for the first time here. It's from the producers of the Halloween remakes and The Purge. It's nothing like them, but it's from the same producers of the film. And it's a really a bizarre but wonderful and scary and violent and gory horror story. Really recommend it. The Home, 10 out of 10. Please watch it, guys. Have you seen it? Let me know down below what you think of it. This edition looks really nice. It's just, I've only got the Blu-ray. I don't know if it's got a 4K release. When it's films I've not seen, I don't really have any interest to sort of buy the 4Ks or anything like that. I try to stick to ones that I know. And sometimes, like Uniform, them like 28 years later came out this year. And I love that franchise. But because I got the other two only on Blu-ray, I bought the Blu-ray because I thought it'd be a bit weird owning it on 4K. I just wanted to show off my new cup, really. What do you guys... Well, it's not a cup, it's a tankard. What do you guys think of that? It's very cool. Sorry about that, it's a bit dry, yeah, but it's a really cool, out there kind of horror film, and I love it. Check it out. And check out some horror channels for me. Check out Horror Hands, Horror Geek, Man v Film, RS Design, Pizzawell, I'm Ice Lord, Cat Watches Horror Movies, Grumpy Andrew's Horror House. Andrew, you got to watch this, mate. I think you'll like it. And a massive shout out to my lad, till next, and the Maniac, and a massive shout out to the lad. Like I said, until next time, look after yourselves, look after one another, and I really hope I see you all soon.